Seriously, guys, what is the point of having Valencia Football Club in this league? What do they offer? What do they offer in this league, man? Can we just relegate these guys? Just relegate them, man. Just go and join Deportivo La Coruña in the scrubs down there in the Segunda, right? You guys need that. You need to be in the Segunda. Learn to be down there. Make sure you guys learn what it's like to be in the mud. And then maybe when you come back into La Liga, you can go back to being a good team again. Because clearly, the team that I grew up watching that was used to be a Champions League regular and a team that at one point used to win La Ligas over Barcelona and Real Madrid, yeah, that team is dead and gone. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar Talks Football. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the head reaction of the Real Madrid versus Valencia game. And look, no problem. Y'all got the job done, right? Real Madrid got the win, 2-0. Goes by Álvaro Carreras, and obviously that scrub Kylian Mbappé, Kylian Mbappé, every single thing, guys. The croissant, Danny Welbeck, man like the Vava Voom, Theo Walcott, right? He got his goal today. Alright, cool. Congratulations, man. Another stat pad goal. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't even care. Alright, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm gonna be very honest, man. It's just a standard Madrid game. There was nothing into it. Let's be real, right? Madrid fans are going to be happy with the victory. But was that a great game to watch? Absolutely not. And I'll be honest, man. When I saw the lineup, I can't even lie. I genuinely thought that this guy was actually trying to throw this game away. I can't even front you guys. I thought he was trying to basically... I feel like he was trying to throw this game. I mean, okay, it looks like a 4-4-2 now, but it looked like more of a 4-3-3 at the start of the game. So he had Courtois in goal. He had Raúl Asensio, Den Huijsen in the centre-back partnership with the full-back positions. You have Jimenez, the academy graduate, and Álvaro Carreras in the full-back positions. And then in the midfield, it was actually Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Valverde, meaning no creativity in the midfield. And in the attack, it was Ada Güler, Kylian Mbappé, and Gonzalo Garcia as the front three. And look, I'm gonna be very, very honest, right? Valencia, they came in, they were, brave at the start of the game, and they were trying to, basically, I guess I would say the philosophy or the tactic they wanted to play was cross it into the box, cross and inshallah, basically. And Real Madrid, I'll be honest, right, for most of this game, especially in that first half, they were not really doing much, right? The midfield, like I mentioned, because there was really no creativity in that midfield really didn't do much, right? There was not really much done there, right? Defensively, the Valencia, yes, they were trying to be brave, and they had so many corners in that game, so many corners, right? And despite all of that, bro, these guys, not one corner came in that actually looked semi-decent. And to make it worse, right, there was no bravery from Valencia. There was a few times, right, when Madrid had overcommitted so much going forward. And every time they had the ball and they had a chance to counter, they would have the ball and it would only be one player making the run into the box. I'm like, okay, if you're playing a low block and you're trying to hit them on the counter, the idea of hitting someone in the counter is, okay, when we get a chance to counter, we will put 2 or 3 options to pass to. But Valencia didn't do any of that. Every single time they had the ball, it was always one player making a run into the box. You're trying to basically play the cross and inshallah inside the box. Don't you need bodies inside the box? Bro, I don't understand. I have no idea what Valencia were doing today, man. You could tell, man, they were so shook for most of this game. They were very, very, very shook, right? They were worried that if they overcommitted, that, I don't know, maybe Kylian Mbappé would cause them trouble. And let's be real, man, that first half, Kylian Mbappé was playing as a left winger, which I've been hearing from a lot of Madrid fans. That's what they wanted to see. They wanted to see Kylian Mbappé play out on the left wing. And I'm going to be very, very honest, man. What did he actually do in this game? I mean, he always plays in the middle and tries to be on and tries to go to the left. Okay, so today he was put on the left. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do that any of you guys remember in that first half? He was trying to dribble past his fullback. And yes, he had a few times he got into the box, but really, what did he do? What did he do? It was, honestly, man, that first half was stinky. Honestly, there was really nothing. I can't really think of like any clear chances in the top of my mind, which I can be like, okay, this was a huge chance during the game. There was really none. It was not that good, man. And then at halftime, second half starts, and really, right, Real Madrid, I'm guessing, I don't know, Arbeloa kind of, gave them the kick up the backside that they needed, because in the second half, Real Madrid actually started the second half way better, right? They were basically creating a lot of chances, right? They had a few chances here and there. They were basically trying to, give the ball to Mbappe as much as they could in that second half. And the same old thing with Valencia, right? Every time Madrid were overcommitting, and and this is the thing, Real Madrid were overcommitting, especially in that second half. Every single time Valencia had the ball, for some reason, right? They were on a counter. They had like spaces in the defense, in the Madrid defense, and there's only one player making the run. Where is the other guy? Have at least 2 or 3 players so that you can give yourself an opportunity. And that's the problem. I genuinely think that Valencia today were playing for the draw. That's why they were playing like that. They were playing like cowards, and they were the home team. But they didn't do much. It was not that good to watch today, watching that game. And in the end, right, look, at the end of the day, it was not that good, but eventually the deadlock was broken. And my goodness, this goal, man. Álvaro Carreras runs into the box. And guys, I'm going to be very, very honest, man. Look at that goal, right? Look at the way the defenders are just bound. The way Carreras just bounces past the whole defense, bro. It's like the defense. It's like, bro, put a challenge. Okay, you're afraid that he's going to go down. But there's like 2 or 3 players that are trying to get the ball off Carreras, and he's just bouncing past them, man. Barely put any effort, man. Are you guys so shook because Real Madrid gets so many penalties in games that you guys are shook to tackle anymore? Honestly, man. That's how they were playing. But in the end, Carreras ends up breaking the deadlock. He broke the deadlock, took the shot, 1-0 to Real Madrid. And look, man, I can't say Madrid deserved it, but really, this game, I can't even say Valencia didn't deserve to be 1-0 down. Because they did not play like they wanted to win. And in the end, that's how Madrid play. They don't always have to play great. They just want the result. And in the end, they got the goal, right? It was kind of coming. And really, apart from that, the game kind of slowed down. It petered out. There was really, really nothing of note that happened after that whole opportunity. Absolutely nothing. I'm trying to think, right? There was a chance that Bertrand had, which was the best chance of the game, right? Good. It was like a low cross into the box. He kind of, taps it with his left foot, and it hits the post. And that was literally the best chance that they had in the entire game to score. Best one. And like I mentioned, Kylian Mbappé today, okay, he got his goal, but I'm a very honest man. He stinked in that game. Madrid fans, if you're gonna be honest. What did he do before? If he didn't score the goal, what would you have rated Mbappe's performance today? Because I'll tell you right now, even without goal, he's a 6 out of 10 for me today. He wasn't that good, and I'm not even being biased here when I say this. Before he got his goal, he had a 1-on-1, and he did a Rashford. Didn't even hit the target. Completely missed the target. That's how bad he was. But sometimes it's the old saying, you can't always keep a good player down forever. And in the end, Real Madrid, when it reached the 90th minute, you could tell Valencia kind of just gave up. They just couldn't be asked. They just accepted the loss. They just threw the white flag. And Real Madrid started going forward, trying to get the second goal. And eventually, counter-attack, finally got an opportunity. Cross comes into the box. Carreras, cross comes in, straight to Kylian Mbappé. And he was never missing that. 2-0. And yeah, typical Madrid performance, right? Wasn't that great, but a result is a result. And let's be real, when you're challenging for the league or you're chasing the leaders, you're not going to always worry about how you get the 3 points. It's just that you get 3 points. And fair play to Real Madrid. They definitely worked today to get the 3 points. So congratulations-ish to them. But yeah, man, you guys still stink. And listen, at the end of the day, what matters is this, Real Madrid fans. I just want you to always remember, it is still lonely at the top. It is still lonely at the top. It is still lonely at the top, ladies and gentlemen. I will leave you with this, Barca fans. We are still top of the table. We are still on for the domestic treble or the quadruple. Let me know what you guys are saying, guys. Big up to every single one of you guys who have been watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the performance today. Who would you say was your man of the match of this game? And yeah, listen, let me know everything you guys think about this game in the comment section below. If you're a Madrid fan, what did you think of the performance in general? Let me know. Big up to every single one of you guys. Smash the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. All the beautiful stuff. And yeah, like I always say whenever I end these streams, guys, Mestalla Barça, Mestalla Catalonia. And peace, you guys. Take care.